Green Space Dark Skies journeys into the landscape. Maiden Castle, Dorset, AONB, Saturday the 11th of June 2022. Square castle ruins in the middle of a green field.
This place sprawls across time, telling the tale of ground packed and bound by those who placed evergreen stories within reach.
A spinning metallic sculpture.
Stories in safe keep across rampart and mound with bounty beneath. We dig for old fragments and assemble them until night. Dark sky maps starscape above. We follow the light of nature. They came holding tradition in their hands.
A line of young people walk up a slope,
leaving showpiece of wonder, a people enhanced.
Origami butterflies decorate a metal fence. Young people hold lights as daylight fades.
As fair Maiden Castle climbs higher and higher, the pace of feet is the sound of centuries. In the place of this feat, myth and archaeology meet. The air at the peak, since green space begun, joins us in breath with Celtic Dorotry guns. Intrigue feeds and keeps the beat of hearts long tethered to this beacon.
People form a circle and hold aloft their pink lights as it gets dark.
For when the millennia are like chaff thrashing away with sand, does Neolithic dust feel any different in your hand? When parched and crusted over as much as 100 scores ago?
People carrying pink and yellow lights walk around in large circles on a hill slope. The people's lights are placed on the ground and they raise their hands in the air.
Does Iron Age rock bring you closer to bone? Do grassy ditches hide what we now want to know? And is there more than museum in hidden barrow?
Silhouettes of people standing in a line, raising their flexed arms. Then extend their arms and make shapes with their hands. A woman squats and brings her hands to her face. A woman brings her hands together above her head, covering the bright moon behind her in the darkening sky. A line of people walk with pink lights across a green field.
Does the water spring where for centuries it flowed, as we skip across the stream of time like a river stone?
Groups of pink lights in a circle burst away from each other. Rows of people place their pink lights on the ground.
What if now our story is to love, before our story is told in tales? What if the meaning of today is no more than being in love's shade? Go light the night and sing the same song. Follow the moon to where it began. Find the path that keeps you together. Keep the fort when hearts are weathered. For before what will be left, there is beauty still, and struggle at intervals for peace. The land opens ahead as hiding place for these living memories.
An overhead view of the pink lights on the field reveals they form a teardrop shape. A group of children walk across the field carrying white and pink lights. Metal sculptures illuminate with multicolored lights as the moon glows in the sky. Silhouettes of children running up a hill slope. A woman stands still with her palms placed together. Thank you to the many Lumenators who took part in the making of this film. Participating groups, 13th Weymouth Guides, All Sorted, Arts University Bournemouth, Big Four Littlemore, Bournemouth Christchurch and Poole looked after children and their foster families. Chapel Hay community members, Dorchester Islamic Centre, Dorset Blind, Grace the Space, the Parks Foundation Parks in Mind Group, People First Dorset. Produced by Activate Performing Arts, Creative Team, Writer Zakia McKenzie, Music Director Isaiah Dreads, Movement Director Subaratha Subramaniam Academy, Movement Assistant Shyam Dattani, Creative Producers Kate Wood and Bill G. Dancers The Remix, Weymouth College, Dorset Youth Dance, Bridgeport Youth Dance, Movers and Shakers, Stagecoach Dorchester, Basecamp Creatives, Aeolian Sound Sculptures Dan Fox, Flags Wendy Meadley, Banners Chris Alton, DJs DJ Jorb, DJ Ol Lee, Augmented Reality Installations and e-textile workshops, Arts University Bournemouth Graphic, Design and Interior Architecture students and staff, AUB Human, Dorset AONB Talking Tent, Tom Monroe, Sue Dampney, Steve Wallace, Production, Event Producer Dom Kippin, Production Manager Matt Ort, Assistant Producer Samantha Gillingham, Stage Manager Tim Norman, Activate Performing Arts, Jude Allen, Irene Archibald, Harriet Campbell-Taylor, David Doust, Tilly Ingram, Lucy Rouse, Michaela Shaw, Caroline Suri, Jen Walk-Miles, Movement Captains, Chris Andrews, Emily Barton, Amber Collins, Kathy Davies, Isabel Davies, Georgia Folliner, Sean Gething, Amber Kennett Porter, Hannah Malone, Ellie Maslin, Tom Meffam, Charlotte Morris, Georgie Salt, Charlotte Taylor. Technical crew, Vicky Ashford, Benny Denbridge, Cleo Evans, Ezra Gray, Vicky Previtt, Steve Wilson, Zach Wilson. Technical, Siemens, Core Lighting, Blumen Associates, Nova, Production Audio Solutions, DBN Audiole. Film production, producer CC Lab, film director Jason Mbala, drone footage Aerial Works. Green Space Dark Skies extends thanks to the many organisations, individuals and volunteers who work to make this project a success.